Previously on All My Children.
Tad and I would absolutely love it if you would stay for a couple of days.
Well, David's capable of causing real harm.
So is Adam. They don't care who they affect.
You're worried about your little baby.
Right now, Max, it has to remain the center of our universes for a while. We don't have to say anything else.
All right. You have your numbers?
Accounts payable?
Yeah.
You really want to see it?
Yeah?
Sure.
Yes. Is this right?
Well, look, we had the opening, and the contractors was delayed, and we outlaid big time.
This is unbelievable.
It's bad, isn't it?
So bad we should celebrate. We're making money.
Stop, we are not.
Look, our money coming in is a lot more than it's going out. Look, that's what we brought in. We're in the black.
No, we're not.
Yes,
Really?
yes.
We're a success?
Despite a strange year, I guess we are, yeah.
Nothing can stop us, Mr. Santos.
That's right, nothing.
Whoops.
No. Partner, get in on this, too. Check this out.
What?
SOS is in the black.
You're kidding me. Already?
The numbers don't lie.
Well, in honor of this accomplishment, why don't you guys take the morning off? I'll take care of everything around here.
No, that's okay.
No,
It's not
you
even
got the wedding. You got
necessary.
Adam and Liza's wedding this afternoon. You got to be back here tonight, so take the morning off. It's all you guys have. You deserve some time together. Go ahead.
I think I should call Dan the napkin guy.
What? What did I say?
I have to spend the morning with Max.
Oh,
It's not your fault.
Man.
It's just the way it is. I guess we'll make it up some other day, right?
yeah.
Here you go.
Okay. Maybe they won't have to wait.
Ah, that's my David. Nothing but the best. Yes, is this the front desk? This is Vanessa Bennett, Dr. David Hayward's mother. I've been trying to reach my son without any luck at all. Do you happen to have a forwarding number for him, or... No? You have no idea where he is?
I'm right here, Mother.
David?
Stuart, these wildflowers were absolutely inspired.
Yeah, they're everywhere this time of year.
Oh, why buy flowers when they're right out there in God's little flower shop? Oh, dear, when I think of what I spent on the caterer, and to just run out in that field to pick those glorious flowers for nothing.
Yeah, it smells like outdoors in here now.
And look at the colors. They're so sensuous and fabulous and natural. You know, being out there in that field with all those treasures, it was just like being in the Garden of Eden. Yeah. It's just going to be such a glorious day. Thank you.
Oops. I hope it's as glorious as our wedding day.
Oh, darling, nothing could be as glorious as our wedding day was. Nothing.
I'm sure you won't, Miss Wildwind. It's the only castle in town.
A real castle.
Mm-hmm. Well, so I'm told. They've brought it over stone by stone.
What a hoot, a Hungarian castle in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate this. And now, you're sure it's okay that I go get some herbs there, right?
Oh, yeah. I talked to Edmund Gray, and I told him all about you, and he couldn't have been nicer.
Gosh, that's so nice of him to keep some of his land undeveloped.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? He's so smart. So's his brother.
Dimitri, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate you arranging this again. And it's because I used most of Granny's stash on your husband's back.
No, thank you so much for doing that.
Oh, no. It's not a problem. That's what it's for. But I do need to replenish.
Right. Well, I'm sure you're going to be able to find what you need at Wildwind. But if you will keep your eyes open for some wild pansies for me.
Oh, yeah.
A salad.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, I'll
see you later.
Okay, bye.
Hey, you. No more twinges?
Oh, no, I'm as good as new. It's a good thing, too. Before she came along, I was considering a new career as a human pretzel before she smeared that goop on my back. Uh-oh. What now?
You guys remember what day it is?
National Buy a Single Daddy Cup of Joe Day?
No. Liza and Adam are getting married. I gotta stop the wedding.
I thought you made your peace with this. Has something else happened?
Are Liza and Colby all right?
No, they're fine. But there has been a new development. The police suspect Adam in murdering David Hayward.
Hayward's been murdered?
Who cares, really?
No, wait a minute. I care. Hi, David Hayward is my doctor, and nobody deserves to be murdered. So, what happened? Who said he was murdered?
He did.
What?
Hayward said Hayward was murdered?
He wrote these letters he gave to his lawyer that stated if he ever disappeared, Adam Chandler murdered him.
Well, so he's missing.
Yeah, he's been missing for a couple of weeks.
The hospital doesn't know where he is?
He didn't say anything to anybody about dropping out of sight. So the lawyer that has the letter, she sounded the alarm.
Wait a minute, just a second. Did any of the letters specifically accuse Adam of wanting to kill him?
Yes. But today, I talked to Erica, and she says she spoke with Hayward on the telephone yesterday, so I don't know.
And you don't believe Erica?
I haven't seen any evidence that points one way or another. I mean, Adam may very well have had David murdered. That's beside the point. I don't want Colby living at his house.
So, look, David Hayward could not have been murdered if Erica spoke to him yesterday.
Yeah. Even if Hayward's alive, something weird is going on, and I don't want Colby in this mess.
And to prevent that, you're willing to stop the wedding?
If I have to.
Since there's no choir loft or balcony in this chapel, I'm going to start with a long shot from that ladder, dissolve down to the altar, reverse back to get Liza walking down the aisle to Uncle Adam.
You really know what you're doing.
Should hope so.
Yeah, Scott used to make films in the summer with his buddies.
Our own Steven Spielberg. I'm very impressed.
Well, I'm still at the fumbling around stage.
Adam and Liza are going to be really happy to have a record of their wedding.
Well, I'm thinking about using outtakes from the ceremony in my documentary.
Oh, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it, Stuart? And every film company in the country will want you when they see my beautiful daughter floating down the aisle.
But isn't it about bugs?
No, it's about men and women unless I think of something else.
Well, if you need to interview someone on the subject, just give me a yell, okay?
Will do. Listen, I I think everything's set here, so I'm gonna head over to WRCW and pick up some portable mics.
Oh, you mind if your dad goes with you? I gotta pick up some wire to hang the flowers.
Great, you could help me carry the cables.
Yeah, okay, we're on our way. You gonna come?
Are you crazy? I've got a zillion things to do. I've got to do the bridal bouquet and the matron of honors bouquet, which is me, and you know how fussy me is.
Oh, these flowers are gonna be much more beautiful because of the hands that hold them.
Oh, darling.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, these are so gorgeous. Oh, dear, I'm dropping things. Ah, you know, Martha Stewart, I obviously am not. This looks much easier on TV. Oh, no. Okay, just a second. Hi, Mrs. Chandler. I'm gonna have to start saying Mrs. Stewart Chandler. What? Tomorrow? You thought the wedding was tomorrow? Look, no, wait. You gotta get something over here really, really fast. The reception's in just a few hours. Well, don't you caterers keep little things in your freezers for... Look, can you make those shrimp poofy things? You can't even make those. You've gotta make those. The bride loves those. Oh, my God. Look, I don't care if you have 4,000 weddings. I am Mrs. Stewart Chandler, and we've gotta have some food here. And by the way, where is that staff you were going to send to help me direct the chapel? I'm still waiting here. Right, well, get them over here fast. Yes, thank you so much. I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, this is supposed to be a full-service outfit, and they don't even get their dates right? I can't believe this. Okay, Joanna, calm down, calm down. At least you can make an absolute bouquet for the bride that will be perfection. Yes, absolute perfection.
Ma'am, be careful.
Is it healed? Are you all right, dear? Where have you been, David?
How did you get in here?
I have been so worried about you. After what Erica did to you, which was appalling.
How did you get into my room, Mother?
Joan let me in.
Joan.
Your chambermaid, darling. You really should get to know the service people around here. Joan's been such a comfort to me.
Since Erica kicked you out.
Is that what she said?
Among other things.
Oh, my, that sounds ominous, dear. Well, there's no telling what Erica might say. She's been so distracted and erratic these days. I mean, look what she did to you. I mean, threatening a surgeon's hands. Well, what did you say?
That you told her that I was the one responsible for my father's death.
Surely you don't think I would say that to her.
But you did say it, didn't you?
Look, darling, Erica and I have discussed many things. I'm sure it's easy for her to misconstrue something given the state she's been in.
Erica is as lucid as I am.
David, why are you so quick to take her side? She doesn't even know you, darling. She can't possibly understand you the way I do.
You don't understand anything but your own needs.
All right. It's so easy for you to belittle me because I tug at your heartstrings.
Oh, please.
No! You have always hated anything that has to do with feelings. But look, David, I respect that. Look, you and I are close, darling, because we share a great tragedy in our lives. But what on earth makes you think that I would ever betray you after all these years?
You told Erica that I was the one that killed my father.
David, I will always protect you. I will always be on your side.
I almost think you actually believe that.
Of course I believe that. I'm your mother.
If I killed my father, did it ever occur to you that I might as well kill you?
You'd put your plans on hold for Max? For my son? I don't know what to say.
Well, it was the right thing to do.
Well, for Max, yes, but for you?
I had a choice. I made the right choice.
Hi, Mr. Laver's here to see you.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
Nice to
Thanks
see
for
you.
coming over.
Well, nice to see you. It's nice to see you out of this bed.
Yeah. Yeah, Kelly thought it was time.
You bet.
Well, that's good. How do you like the new Vista?
Oh, it's terrific. I was getting really depressed staring up at the ceiling. But now comes the hard part. Physical therapy.
Oh, it won't be that hard. In a month or two, you're going to feel like doing hurdles.
Well, I don't know about that.
You're on your way. It's nice to see you again, Mr. Lavery.
Yeah. Hey, so it's good to see you feeling better.
Thanks. I feel better about a lot of things.
That's good. That's good. Because I would like to ask you a favor.
Well, I'll do whatever I can, Ryan.
I would like to take care of Max today.
Oh, of all days. Max really likes you, but Mateo already promised to spend time with his son this morning.
Yeah, they can't do that tomorrow?
No, the schedule was set. Max and Mateo really need to spend time together.
Yeah. Well, Haley and Mateo really need to spend time together, too.
I realize that Haley and Mateo need to spend time together, but this is a very difficult time for Max right now.
I know Max has had some disappointments. But I thought maybe that, I don't know, it might be a good idea for him to spend some time with somebody that's completely removed from the situation. You know, he might go for it. Why don't we ask him?
I'm sure you mean well. There's no question in my mind about that, but this is a very fragile, emotional place for Max right now.
Yeah, well, compared to growing up in the Lavery household, Max's life is a day at the beach.
Ryan, I'm sorry, but, you know, the fact still remains that...
I know, I shouldn't even have brought that up, but you promised to help make Mateo's life better.
I'm doing that.
Yes, you are. You're giving him his divorce, you're standing aside, but are you using Max to stay in the game? Is that what this is all about?
Oh my God. He did all this all by himself in such a short amount of time.
Listen, some stuff's been going on. I was hoping I didn't have to tell you about it.
What happened?
We had... I found this.
You did this to my picture?
She put Daddy in a box and said the magic words and made Daddy disappear. When I asked her to bring him back, she laughed at me and said he's never coming back. She stole him.
Max, honey, listen to me. I know you're scared that you're gonna lose your daddy. But I promise you, on my word of honor, I will never take him away from you. I would never do that. Never.
What's happening?
What's happening with you? You look like you were stargazing.
Just thinking.
About what?
About how you're able to do it.
Do what?
Accept things. You know, things you can't change, that you don't like.
Oh, that.
Yeah, things that would drive me crazy. You just seem... You find a way to cope.
It's a talent.
Did you pick that up in AA? Page 449.
Very good. You remembered.
You got a bumper sticker on your car that says page 449.
Yeah,
I figured out it was key, right?
you figured right. And I quote, acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. Unless I accept life completely on life's terms, I cannot be happy.
It's hard to do.
Hey, that's the drill. You can only be responsible for your own life. I mean, people, places, things, they may have an effect. But you can really only change yourself and your attitudes.
Not others, not events, just you.
That's right.
Impossible.
No, it's not.
You expect me to accept the fact that whatever I decide, whatever choice I make, I end up hurting the woman I love most in the world, right?
Who might that be?
You know who it is. It's you. And only you.
It's nice to hear.
So, tell me, how do I accept this mess with you, Max, and Raquel? You know, whatever I do, someone gets the short end.
Look, I'm not going to tell you that I'd know how to handle it.
Come on. If you don't know, then it's hopeless.
No, it's not hopeless. It's not hopeless. We all need help. I mean, you know, I still talk to my sponsor every day.
Every single day?
Every single day. You know, at the end of the conversation, she always tells me the same thing. Say your serenity prayer.
And that helps.
For a few seconds.
And then what?
And then I say it again. I say it again and again. Yesterday, I said it 150 times.
There's no easy fix, is there?
None that I can see.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Of course, I always do forget what a flair for the dramatic you have, David. I mean, always begging the limelight. I mean, even as a young child, you were the loudest, screamiest child in the crib. You know, always having to get the last word.
You were never around me when I was a baby.
I was a very attentive mother.
Don't push me, Mother. One of these days, I'm gonna push you back.
Your mother's still in town. Doctor, I need a consult.
Regarding
A malignance.
my mother.
One and the same.
My, Janet, a metaphor.
Mrs. Dillon is a keen diagnostician.
Thank you, Doctor. So I guess you concur. The only option is to operate.
Oh, indeed. Surgical removal of this cancer is the only way we can bring Pine Valley back to health.
Nothing. Nothing. I'm sorry, Jake. I'm trying. I just keep drawing a blank.
Imagine that. Tad Martin out of ideas.
Say it isn't so, Joe.
Can you think of anything?
If I could think of something, would I be here right
Well,
now?
I rest my case. Short of a court order, I don't see that there's any way we can stop that.
Well, that's a good idea. What would be the grounds for a court order?
Nothing I can think of. Unless you've got definitive proof that Adam's endangering Colby's welfare.
No, but that would mean that Liza is also endangering Colby's welfare, and you don't want to take Colby away from her mother, do you?
If I can't stop the wedding, I might have to. But I can't go through the courts. That's the thing.
Well, then how?
I don't know. Kidnapping?
Is there anything you want me to do?
You guys are nuts.
Oh, absolutely. Well, this won't work. So, what's your plan, Genius? You gonna just grab Colby or Mama too?
Well, she's gonna need her mom, so both, yeah.
What about her father? I take it you're gonna go with them, I mean, wherever it is they go.
I guess we'd have to leave the country.
Yeah, no kidding. And it better be someplace remote because Adam Chandler's got contacts all over the world. And it better be someplace secure. Because it's not just a question of keeping Adam out, it's a question of keeping Liza in. Because she's not gonna want to stay willingly wherever you take her.
Oh, this isn't gonna be forever.
Yes, it is. Don't kid yourself. Unless you're expecting Adam to change. You go, you're gone. Don't worry about it. Dixie and I'll come and visit you just in case.
Hello, crazy people! This isn't gonna work. Kidnapping is wrong. It's illegal. It's a federal crime. It is not going to work.
Why not?
Because you guys would end up in Folsom doing some sort of brother act anyway.
She's been listening to Jody Cash.
No, this is not funny. This is not a joke. What, do you want to leave your kids without fathers?
She's got a point.
Well, this wasn't my first choice.
Okay.
Goodness.
Have you got a suggestion?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna take the high road here, help me out here. I need a solution to the problem.
This is not my specialty. All right, let me think of something. I'll think of something. You're very good with a pickaxe. You could flood the Wild Wind Chapel.
Well, don't just stand there. Get busy with these arrangements.
Arrangements?
Yes, the flowers.
Yes, ma'am. But I
No buts. These flowers aren't going to leap into bouquets all by themselves. I also have this catering fiasco to deal with. I'm just not going to let another wedding go down the drain.
Well, I would really like to help you, ma'am, but I just don't want to touch the hogwort.
Excuse me?
The hogwort, I don't want to touch it. You see, I know all about plants, and, well, you must not be too fond of the bride to let her carry that bouquet down the aisle.
I adore the bride, and she's going to adore her bouquet, milk thistles and all. You see, I have an incredible knowledge of flowers and botany.
Well, milk thistle is beautiful in a bouquet, but that hogwart's a different story.
Really?
Yes, you see, if she's holding the hogwort, then she's going to get a nasty rash on her hands, and then she's going to hold the groom's hands, and he's going to get it too, and, well,
Look, I just picked these flowers. Do I have a red rash on my hands?
Well, maybe you were using gloves, or it's just taking more time to kick in, but I'm telling you that grease, it's going to cause you problems.
Look, I can't stand her arguing with you, but I'm telling you now, I know all about plants, and you are wrong.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm not. And I just don't want the bride to get a nasty rash.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, you're fired.
Fired?
Yes, just take your things and get out of here, okay?
Fine, okay,
Would you please just go? Go!
There are some weird people in this town.
The nerve of her, that little ninny, telling me that I don't know anything about plants. Tell her about plants. She can take this plant and she can...
What's wrong?
Oh, darling, just about everything. The caterer got the day wrong in his book, so there's no food for the reception. I just had to fire some ninny they sent over here to help me decorate the chapel because she didn't know her thistles from her warts.
Johnny, Sarno, and Venus. And the Steele character fell for it.
Well, until he met the real Trevor and Janet. Yes, your mother, she's a real piece of work. She'd actually hooked up with this scum Steele and was writing a tell-all book about Erica Kane.
But thanks to you, Trevor, and Brooke, the guy is gone.
I guess that fake blood looked pretty real.
You're off your game, Mother. Usually it takes months for people to figure out your devious little schemes.
How could you possibly believe this?
Face it, Ma, the jig's up.
You're busted,
Cover's
Vanessa.
blown. Do like the lady says and get out of Dodge. Oh, and this time pay your own bills, would you?
How can you possibly believe this? You know, David, one day you are going to need me, and you're going to regret this cavalier dismissal.
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, but enough chat. I have patience to see. Janet, Mother. Oh, and Mother, don't bother leaving a forwarding address. I'm cutting back on my Christmas list. Janet, can I offer you a ride?
That would be so kind of you, Doctor. Thank you.
Good. You and Trevor and I should get together sometime real soon for dinner.
What about Adrian?
No.
Hey, well, let's enlist him. He's savvy.
Jake, we don't have enough time. What if I can't find him? It's only 2 hours until the ceremony. If we're gonna handle this thing, we gotta handle it here and now. So I tell you what, we're gonna start brainstorming. Everybody start throwing ideas. It doesn't matter what they are, just throw them out. Eventually, we're gonna hit on something we can use.
Good idea.
Now, let's just do that.
Okay. Go. Don't everybody talk at once.
What? Now you just made it like
Okay,
there's so
fine,
much
fine, fine,
pressure.
fine. All right, I got an idea. Listen, when I was in school, right, my algebra teacher used to tell me if I got stuck, just to restate the problem.
You flunked algebra, though, man. Would you remember that?
Yeah, okay, fine, be that way. I still think it's a good strategy.
Adam, the pathological liar. David, the pathological creep. Colby's caught in the middle of all this mess. How do we get around?
No, wait a minute. Uncle Palmer used to say that if you're having a hard time solving a problem, that you should think of all the things that you haven't done yet.
Okay, there you go. What haven't we done? What haven't?
I've done everything. I've talked to Adam. I've tried to figure out what the angle Hayward has on this. I've appealed to Liza. I talked to Stuart, Mary, never come up with nothing. Nothing. But if Eric is right, and Hayward is alive, I suppose he's the guy I should talk to.
If you can find it. It's worth a try.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Here we go.
Is everyone in this town crazy?
Probably. Why do you ask?
Well, I just danced around with that guy, and then I just got fired from a job I didn't even know I had.
You see, I had to fire her because she was insolent and incompetent, and she didn't know her thistles from her warthogs. I mean, really. And then she didn't even help me decorate any of the chapel at all. I'm further behind than I was before.
Well, she may be rude, but maybe she's right.
Well, darling, we know our botanicals. She didn't know what she was talking about.
I think she does.
Yeah, how could she know more about wildflowers than you do, Stuart? Don't be ridiculous.
What did she look like?
Why?
So we can find her and thank her.
Well, for whatever for, Stuart. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, Stuart.
I'm not trying to use anybody, least of all Max.
You're right. I'm sorry. I should never have said that. But I just thought that you wanted to help Haley and Mateo.
I do, but not at my son's expense.
I know. You two are going through a tough time, both of you.
I'm an adult. Max is only a little boy. He doesn't begin to understand the situation. Ryan, you saw what happens when he acts out.
Yes, I did. So what do you think we should do?
Well, the therapist suggests that we keep things as routine as we can. No schedule changes, no last-minute switches. But Max still has to feel like he's in control, too. So maybe it's a good idea if we ask him if he'd like to spend some time with you today.
Mommy, look what I did.
Let me see.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Slugger.
Oh, sweetheart, that's great.
Hey, Max. How would you like to go to the fire station with me today?
Would I? Let's go.
All right, let's just make sure it's okay with your mom, Raquel. Can Max and I go talk to the firemen and their dog and check out the training tower? I heard they're doing drills today.
Please, Mom, please.
Well, it sounds pretty neat. Okay.
Yeah.
But you have to promise me something. When you get back from the firehouse, you have to draw me a picture, okay?
Okay, and I'll tell you all about it. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, you're welcome. Mwah.
I've got to go check on Max. It's time.
You better go then.
Okay. Maybe tomorrow we can set something up for you and me, all right?
It's going to be tricky. We have the part-timers that we're interviewing from 10 to 2, remember?
Oh, we've got that big party coming in, right?
Hmm.
I forgot. Acceptance is the only answer to my problems today.
Very good.
Yeah, acceptance and a 30-hour day.
You and me both.
I love you.
I love you.
SOS.
Haley! Hey, it's me, Ryan. Is Mateo still there?
Yeah, oh, barely. Mateo!
Yeah.
Ryan?
Hello.
Hey, Max wants to ask you a question.
Okay, yeah, put him on.
Daddy, will it be okay if I go somewhere with Ryan this morning? And you and I have our time tomorrow?
Gee, Max, I was really looking forward to spending some time with you today, but if you want to hang out with Ryan, that's fine with me. Where are you going?
Go to the fire station and meet the firemen.
Wow, that's really exciting stuff, the fire station, huh?
Yeah, and they have a dog there, too.
I wonder if his name is Sparky.
I don't know.
I guess you're gonna find out. Have a good time.
We will.
Hey, all right, Mateo, so that's it, all right?
Hey, Ryan, thank you.
Enjoy yourselves.
Let's go someplace wonderful.
That's any place that you're gonna be. Let's go.
Oh, Stuart, they itch. They itch.
Hold still. I'll get it all over you.
It's hard for me to hold still. And especially when the caterer doesn't have any food for the reception. And I've got a rash all over both of my hands. I mean, we are lost, Stuart. We are absolutely lost here.
So what did this girl look like? You never said.
Well, she was very young. I mean, even too young maybe to have a job. And she had hair that had never seen a comb. I mean, there was yards and yards of it. And she had, this itches. She had butterflies in her hair. Oh,
Butterflies?
yeah.
I'll bet this is the same girl I met at the lake yesterday.
You met that horrible creature? Oh, well, not only was she rude and incompetent, I bet she's a gold digger as well.
She didn't even know who I was.
Oh, she knew exactly who you were. What did she tell you about herself?
Nothing. I don't even know her name.
She just wouldn't listen to me about the Hogwart.
What did she look like?
She was pretty and blonde, a little frazzled. She was freaking about some wedding that was going on.
Oh, Marion.
Who?
Yes, Marion Chandler, Stuart's wife. She's nice. She's just a little high-strung.
You mean neurotic?
No, she's not neurotic. She's a very nice lady. She's just probably freaking out about the wedding.
Oh.
I'm not surprised about the Hogwart. Marion has trouble admitting she's wrong about anything.
But that's so weird. I mean, why would anyone have trouble admitting they're wrong if they're wrong?
Oh, you'd be surprised how many people in this town would rather be caught dead than admit they screwed up.
Gosh, that's such a waste of energy.
It certainly is.
Well, maybe the Hogwart will save the day and stop the wedding.
We can only hope.
Just leave it on the chair with the rest of the mail, Miss Carroll. I'll get to it as soon as I wade through this.
You're not leaving until you tell me what's going on between you and Adam Chandler.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
I can't think of a better place than where I met the love of my life.
I've seen your face. I know what he did to you. You're on his side now.
You have something on Adam. What is it?
You're right. Something very big.
This is going to be the most excellent day of my life.